Hey, well, this is Daryl here from Blue Acres, and I just wanted to welcome you to the Blue Acres Song Circle here, and I'm going to open up the panel here to my guests.
So hello!
Hey!
Hi. I just heard my roommate shriek, so I hope things are okay.
Listen, I hope things are okay too. Listen, we have Rebecca Fairless and Keats Conlon. I'm so excited that each of you could join me today. And so thanks so much for coming on here on the Blue Acres Song Circle to share a few tunes and some chats about music and songwriting.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us, Daryl.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
So we were just chatting before. Maybe we can go through and introduce ourselves a little bit. So Rebecca, well, maybe I'll read your bio, perhaps.
Okay.
Born on the prairies and raised in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, Rebecca Fairless writes songs that encompass both the warmth and the austerity of a bright Alberta sun in a wide winter sky. Playing the piano from the age of 5, Rebecca went on to teach herself guitar and mandolin. Inspired by songwriters like Gillian, Welch, and Neko. Rebecca's succinct lyrics and sparse arrangements explore the interplay of light and darkness, finding solace in the shadows. Now making her home in Halifax, Rebecca works as a music therapist, and she also enjoys playing pipe organ and petting cats.
Yeah, I do.
I love that. All those things are true? You can attest to that?
They're all true. Yeah, it's not like, was that two truths and a lie?
Oh, yeah.
They're all true.
Well,
awesome.
Good.
Well, that's great. Well, I've been sharing some of the videos. I know you did a new video we can chat about as well later on. And yeah, it's really great. I'm really looking forward to hearing some of your tunes again. We've played a few things together, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we've both played at the Carlton when the Carlton had that open stage.
Oh yeah.
What was it called?
Yeah, it was called the Open Stage. Lindsay
Kite
and Laura Caswell put that together. Yeah, and awesome. All right, so Keats Conlon is a Canadian singer-songwriter born and raised in Windsor, Ontario. Her music has a folk, indie, acoustic sound that's been described as alternately sweet and devastating, with an overall delicate, playful, and visceral feel. Wow.
That's me.
Welcome, Keats. Yeah, thanks so much. That's awesome. Sweet and devastating.
Yeah, I wish I could say I came up with that myself. It was actually a friend of mine who did like radio hosting back when I was still living in Windsor, Ontario. I just had like my first homemade awful album out, and he still played it on the radio. And I was trying to like put together some professional sites, and I was like, what can I say about my songs? I don't know. And he was like, sweet and devastating. And I was like, cool, I'm going to use that for 15 years. Like,
oh, that's amazing. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I like how you referenced your first album, and I'm sure it's great.
I still love the songs on it, but I made it in my home studio in high school, and like there's one song that's fully just in one ear, just because I didn't fully understand what I was doing. And that same radio host guy had me on and was interviewing me. I was like, what was the artistic significance of like having that one song fully in the left ear? And I was like, is it fully in the left ear? That's my bad. Like I didn't. So the technology is never, it's never really been my strong suit. So now I just, I do some home recording, but I have very good, talented friends who help me with the rest of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the home recorded thing though, the do-it-yourself projects. It's so cool.
Oh, for sure. If you can, like, if you're confident in it, and or even like for me, I just put like a basic track down myself, and then oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. My eyes started watering. But yeah, I feel like you just have more control over it. Like I have done a CD in a studio as well, but my most recent one I did record myself and then like went to friends for mixing and things. And cool. I'm just so much more confident in this one because I do feel like I had such a better hand in it. It looks like I'm crying, but my eyes just started watering. I think some of my makeup got in my eye.
Hey, listen, on the Blue Acres Song Circle, everyone, it's okay to cry.
Thank you. It's just so emotional already.
That's cool. I want to hear more about your new project a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start with a tune here. This is called Carried Away. I'm going to try to get full screen going here. just open it up that way. I was a poor old fisher's son, long gone, far away. Had to pay for what I'd done. I'll be gone, carried away. Her silken face, her flaxen hair, long gone, far away. She cradled our baby in the rocking chair. I'll be gone, carried away. Send my love back to my home, long gone, far away. Send the cold out from these bones. I'll be gone, carried away. When I die, don't cry for me, long gone, far away. Throw my body into the sea. I'll be gone, carried away. Ooh. When you hear the cold wind blow, long gone, far away, the waves will break and then you'll know I'll be gone, carried away. And as I drift in my water grave, long gone, far away, send my ghost to dance on the waves. I'll be gone, carried away. Oh, sing it for my baby, on and on, long gone, far away. The rhythm of the waves, the old wind song. I'll be gone, carried away. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you
that
so
was
much.
great.
I know.
Oh,
I love
thank
that
you.
song. I haven't
Great
heard it
one.
in a while.
I know it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rebecca, I've been listening to your song. I think it's a collaboration. Is it with Andrea Cormier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to tell us about that?
Sure. Yeah. So, you and I were just chatting off air about this whole pandemic and everyone having all this free time open up, for some of us, anyways. And initially, kind of all this potential to do all this creative work. And I know I kind of struggled with that, with like motivation, even though I had the time. I didn't, I felt like doing nothing. And then I found out a lot of other people felt the same way. So, I don't know, despite that, I was able to push myself a bit and do some things. And I saw a lot of people doing collaborative recordings online. And I had a song that I'd written a few years back, but I'd never done a real recording of. So I asked my friend if she wanted to just try something. So I recorded a kind of sparse arrangement of it, just voice and guitar, and sent it to her. And she did so much to it. She added multiple vocal backing tracks. She added percussion. She added 12-string guitar and electric guitar.
It sounds
And
awesome. Yeah.
she really elevated it to, she took in a direction I wouldn't have thought of, but I just love it. So that was a really cool thing to do. I don't collaborate a lot because sometimes I get really protective of my work and I feel uncomfortable opening up. But
Yeah.
I also know that if you can kind of let down your guard a bit and be open to other people's input, often you get something quite amazing. So that's what happened this time, and
Cool.
I'm happy that I did that. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then I just went around the neighborhood, the North End, with my iPad and took a bit of video and put together a video for it. So
Sweet.
yeah, it was a good COVID project for me to do.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll put up the link there to that or to your site as well, and I'll do that for you, Keats,
Cool.
as well when we get up there. So yeah, you can see this video that we're talking about at RebeccaFairless.com. Yeah, it's true. Hey, about co-writing, like there's definitely, I feel that way too about sometimes being like really precious or really protective about it. But then sometimes like it's hard because it has to be the right collaboration or the right fit for that song or that project, and sometimes that doesn't work out either. But it can be really magical when it does, when the collaboration does kind of elevate. And like I agree with what you said there. Sometimes you have to let go of some of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's hard for me.
Well,
I'm
Like,
I hear you. What do you think, Keats?
I'm the same way. I actually, anytime I'm going into a collaboration, I kind of have to divide in my head, like if this is my song or their song, which sounds terrible, but I'm like, if it's something that I feel
Yeah.
really passionate about and really, I'm like, okay, I have to just say what I'm going to say, and if I don't like it, I have to say that. Or if I really want to be able to collaborate with this person, I have to like let go of it and be like, this is their project that I am helping with. Otherwise, like I'll get too in my head and I'll get too protective about stuff. So I actually just co-wrote a song with Giselle Guzman
Okay.
a couple weekends ago. Yeah, we did, like, it was really cool. She apparently does it all the time, where we just sort of had like a 2-hour Skype call and just like wrote a whole song. And it was super fun. But right at the beginning of it, I had to be like, this is Giselle's song that I'm helping with, or else like I'm gonna get too protective of it. So, but it turned out really well. It was fun. I think we're gonna do a show with it. She's gonna do a show with a bunch of the people that she co-wrote with, and I think that's gonna be sometime in July. But
Sweet.
should be fun. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention too, if there's people paying attention and watching online, if you comment down below, if you have a question for either Rebecca or Keats or myself or anything like that, you could put that in the comments and we can see it and we might respond to it. If you want to
noticed-
know what our favorite color is or anything like that.
I need to shout out my friend Sharon,
Sweet.
who I met in 1996 in high school. Hey, Sharon. I think
Hey,
Sharon lives
Sharon.
in California right now.
Oh,
so
wow.
Thanks for tuning in, Sharon.
Yeah, thanks so much. If you have a question or anything that you've been waiting to ask Rebecca all these years, type it in.
Now's the time.
That's right. Rebecca, do you have a tune for us?
I do.
Sweet.
Coincidentally, I do.
Coincidentally, that's good.
Yeah. Just happen to have
Oh,
my
Sharon
guitar
says
right
hi,
here.
Rebecca.
Aw. Yeah, I'll do a tune. So, what should I say about this? Some of these lyrics got started over 10 years ago when I was living in South Korea. And like many of my songs, they get started and then put away for a very long time. And I was able to finish it, I guess, a couple years ago. So I had to do some more living, I guess, before that could happen. So this song's called Lightning and Thunder. Mechanical dragons pull into the station, exhaling strangers, not one of them is you. I've been here for days in this big city haze, and don't bother complaining, just get on that train. When I was younger, lightning and thunder crashed down inside me. I let the white light guide me. Now nobody can find me. Children on tricycles and training wheel bicycles the light that fills the space between each other. Tell me, does that only child who grows up without others learn to become her own sister, learn to become her own brother? When I was younger, lightning and thunder crashed down inside me. I let the white light guide me. Now nobody can find me. I've been walking on the highway, waiting for the Greyhound bus. Come take me away from here to somewhere I belong. Black clouds not breaking up, it's too early for waking up. In my dreams I'm taking up the slack that lies between us. You're holding the kite string, and I'm holding the key. You're looking up into the sky, there's something I can't see. When you were younger, lightning and thunder crashed down inside you. You let the white light guide you, you let the white light blind you. Now nobody can find you. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, Keats.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I started
it's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, started it when I was living in South Korea. I taught English there, and I loved Korea, but kind of my antidote to just living in this very urban place and being constantly bombarded by K-pop. And I'm not like K-pop's awesome, but just my antidote would be to go home and listen to country music and folk music. I'd listen to John Prine. I'd listen to the Flying Burrito Brothers, and I play my guitar. Yeah, and those lyrics kind of came from that. Just always feel like I was, getting on a train or a bus, or, never feeling quite at home.
Well, that's awesome. I love that, and I love the feel of the tune, and sort of that guitar style and everything. Kind of really fits with that as well. It fits with that sort of like traveling feel and all that
Thanks.
too.
Yeah, I bought myself, when I was there, I bought myself a book. There was a bookstore in Seoul called What the Book, and it had English books. And I got a book called Guitar for Dummies, and I taught myself Travis picking. So
Yeah,
it's
Very
a
nice.
good
Awesome.
skill to have.
absolutely.
I just
Yeah,
loved
love
how
it.
you said when you were talking about writing it that you had to live a little more before you could finish it. I feel like that's so true of certain songs, and it's just I've never heard it described that way, and I just thought that was really neat.
Mhm.
Yeah, my songs they take a very long time to form and finish. So
Yeah.
kind of annoying, but whatever. So it works for me.
Exactly. Different things work for different people. Sometimes they have to mature like a small child.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
that's part of what I love about these conversations is getting to hear, like, everyone has their own writing voice and their own kind of music as well, like the way that it comes out for each person. So it's really cool to kind of pull together and hear how that works for each other. So yeah, thanks for doing this. And like I said, out there, if people are paying attention, you can write a comment in there and we can respond to that if there's something you want to know about our cats or other things like that.
Yeah, I will talk about my cat with very little promptings.
Well, that's great.
I'll talk about how I wish I had a cat with very
Yeah.
little prompting.
For sure. Keats, do you have a tune for us that you want to introduce?
Yeah. So if I can get my guitar off the stand. So this one, this is the one that we were just, I don't remember if it was while we were live or not, but we were talking about earlier, that I just released a music video for, and just released the single on Spotify and iTunes and just all the places you get the things.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's super exciting. I do it all through CD Baby, which has been like super helpful. They send your stuff pretty much everywhere, and it's like a really reasonable rate as well.
Yeah.
So little CD Baby plug. I swear I'm not sponsored. But
Too
hey,
bad,
CD
though.
Baby, if you wanna sponsor me, I won't say no. But yeah, this one I wrote it a couple years ago now, and I wrote about my now fiance while we weren't even sure whether we were going to stay together or not. I was moving away back to Windsor, Ontario from Halifax. And we'd only just started dating, so we weren't really sure. And then just sort of in all that turmoil, I wrote this song, which was just how, even though there was all the different things we were thinking about, this was how I felt. And I've also found that it's become, weirdly timely with the quarantine and everything, because it's called Only Distance, and the whole thing is about there's only distance that can come between us. Nothing else. There's lots of worries and whatever else, but nothing can come between us except for the actual physical miles. So I'm just gonna give her a go. I should check if my guitar's in tune first. That would be smart. I'll do that very quick. I'll try not to take up too much time. It's usually in pretty good shape. We've got a...
Yeah, and I'll plug your website there, keatsconlon.com.
Oh, thank you.
So, get over there and check everything out. So you've got some new tunes, like you said, new tunes on Spotify and all that, and really excited to see that develop, because I know when I met you a couple of months ago, you were talking about working on this project. So it's really, it's really cool to just see that develop, and I'm excited for those tunes to come out and the EP to come out.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm it's the first CD I've come out with in like 5 or 6 years, probably more than that now, actually. So I'm really excited. It feels like I'm really representing myself for the first time in a little while, at least recording wise. And without further ado, I'm gonna take 5 more seconds to grab my capo. I'm very professional, clearly. I do this all the time.
Listen, to be fair, I did say, hey, let's keep this thing as relaxed as we can be. So
you want relaxed? I'll give you relaxed.
Perfect.
Okay, now I'm ready. For real. Okay. Darling, it's past 3 and the liquor's got to me. Your hands are cold. I've got work at 10 and my head's spinning again from all the dancing and the drinking and your lips against my skin. Though your silhouette is stunning in the day, I wouldn't have it any other way. There's something about starlight and that misty ocean spray that takes my breath away. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Give your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that could come between you and me. Darling, I got you, and you know you got to me. We're spinning gold. We stand out in a crowd, 'cause our voices are too loud, but we're singing the same key, and it's a pretty melody. And though the words can sometimes get lost in the fray, I wouldn't have it any other way. There's something about jumbled chords that we can barely play that takes my breath away. So keep holding me close. Keep Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that can come between you and me. There's nothing but the miles to keep me from your side. There's nothing but the miles. There's nothing but the miles. The miles. The miles. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. There's only distance between you and me. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that can come between you and me. Thanks, gang.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's cool to hear the
Thanks so
live
much.
version. I
Oh,
just
thanks.
listened to the album version earlier today, so
Oh, thanks.
yeah.
I'm glad that the
Yeah,
live version
exactly.
still holds up. I'm always like nervous because I don't play with a live band. So then when I did the CD with all the other instruments, I was like, is it never going to sound as good now when I do it live? But I think I've slowly but surely overcome that fear. Eventually,
yeah.
maybe. So
Well, it sounds great.
thank
Sounds
you.
awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. And what you were talking about really comes through in the song too. So it's really, that's really cool in a song, and it's got a really memorable hook to it as well. So which is
Thank
awesome.
you so much. I actually,
Yeah.
the first verse, I always just think of pizza corner. Like it just makes it's such like a specific place in my brain. It's like obviously you want people to interpret your song however they're going to interpret it. But when I sing about like how it is past 3 and I'm all liquored up, I'm just like, oh, pizza corner. I'm like, I'm in the middle. I'm about to grab a poutine. Like
There you go, Willie's.
Willie's, yeah, you got it.
I don't know. I forget what the only cross smokes. I guess I don't know what
We
you
don't
do.
talk about smokes. We don't talk
No?
about smokes. I mean,
Listen, I don't know. I don't really know anything. Okay.
No, I mean to each your own poutine. But for me, it's like it's Willie's or not. That's not true. I've gone to Smokes before. I can't even pretend like I'm some purist. It's cheese and gravy and potatoes. I'm not gonna.
There you go. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Rebecca, do you want to do another tune?
Yeah. I just noticed as the light outside changes, I'm getting redder.
Hey.
I'm still mastering the art of like lighting myself for a live stream. So at least as long as you can see me, that's the important part.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. But that's the thing, isn't it? We all need to be, learning all this stuff with technology and everything now too, with like how to, do a little bit of your own sound, a little bit of your own lighting, and setting up and promotion and stuff like that online. It's like, I mean, I guess we're all indie artists anyway, so it's like, but usually if you go to play a gig, there's someone there to do some of that stuff, like lighting and things. Because I don't know how to do any of it, so I had Lindsay help me out with some of these lightings. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I like your background curtain.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
Swanky. Yes.
Yeah, that's if anybody knows me and where I live, that's swanky.
Very luxurious.
Yeah. So you've got another tune there, Rebecca?
I do, yeah. All right, here's another one that I was like, I I remembered I'd made some recordings a long time ago and they were on my old computer, so I dug them out and I was like, hey, here's a song I started in 2010 or 11 and never finished. So yeah, like the other one, I was able to finish it because I'd gone through some stuff that kind of went together with what I originally written. And I'd actually, what I'd written in 2011, I was very metaphorical, and then I had an experience that was very literal. Like it made the metaphor into a literal concrete event, which I thought was a little bit spooky because I foretold my future through this song I'd written. So, anyways, the song is called Fall. And I was going to call it Wrecking Ball, but then Miley Cyrus, Gillian Welch, and Emmylou Harris love songs called Wrecking Ball, so I decided to give it a different name. Saw the demolition, I watched it all come down, the dynamite implosion, your body drifting down. I listened for the beating of your concrete heart, I thought I heard it breaking as they tore it apart. No certain destination, just another place to go. The pavement passes under, the miles melt like snow. Buy another ticket, trying to get free, but memory's a hunter, and it's coming after me. I know I'm gonna fall. Here comes that wrecking ball. I know I'm going to fall. Here comes that wrecking ball. In the glowing of the streetlight, in the blinking of an eye, the ground spun out beneath me, my vision shattered wide. I thought that you would catch me as I went to ground. Your streets rise up to meet me as my body drifted down. The white lights looming over, their cold electric gleam, and then nothing else felt real, and life is but a dream. I know I'm gonna fall. Here comes that wrecking ball. I
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Oh, I loved that one.
Mhm.
Thanks.
That was so great. The chorus, like, was so haunting, just how you'd let it sort of like hang, like almost like you're about to fall, and then how it evolved throughout the song. I just really, really loved.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thanks. The way you described it is really, really nice.
It's true.
I mean,
we
that's
have
what
a,
it evoked, you know?
we've got a comment here. Mark Flaherty who says, "Ooh, that chord change on the word fall is so sweet." Hey,
Yeah.
Mark. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
And I
like
agree
that
with you
chord.
fully.
It's a good chord.
Mhm. It is a good chord, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Keats, you kind of mentioned that already, but it's sort of like the music there fits really well with like the melody or with the what the song is about. You know, with the like it gives you that chord, that odd or different chord gives you that feeling of like uncertainty or that feeling of falling or that feeling of floating or not or being waiting for that you know that change that's coming. Or that's how it struck me anyway.
Yeah. It's just it's a song that really, like, you did such a good job. I don't know if it was on purpose or just a beautiful accident, but like that it just blends so well with the message of the song. Like it's really nice when you get a song that is so intertwined with its melody and its like lyricality. Probably that could be lyricism is probably correct.
Listen, I'm just reading comments here, so I don't know the
like
word.
Tom's comment.
Yeah, let's put that. Yeah, Tom's singing along. I think this one.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Mm-hmm. Or
He's
it's
great.
talking about
Tom
here.
says hi.
Hi,
Sorry,
Tom.
and Lindsay says thanks for sharing our music and stories. Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Lindsay.
That's a nice strawberry there.
Yeah.
That does look well. Now I want to go eat a strawberry. So, oh no, I didn't have dinner. Oh, that's what's
Uh-oh.
up. I stayed late at work and then set everything up, and then I was like, all right, I'm ready for this. And then I was
my
like, that
goodness.
strawberry looks so good. And I'm like, oh, I'm starving. Okay, I'm not starving. I'll be fine. I can make it to the end of the video.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming here and after a work day and all that kind of stuff to do this.
Oh, I mean, this is the stuff I love. This is a pleasure.
It's
So
awesome,
don't even
right?
worry about it. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have another tune for us, Keats?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it down and do some very amateur finger picking.
Sweet.
I always like to joke that, like, to people who don't play the guitar, I look like I must be a fantastic guitarist, and then to people who actually play the guitar, they're like, all right, yeah, that's fine. You're doing okay. So let me just take a quick second to remember how this. Thank goodness I do still remember how to play the song. Okay. So this is actually my next song coming out, the next single that I have coming out in July. July. So this one is called Lipstick Stains, and had a heck of a time trying to decide what I was going to name this one. I think I went through 3 or 4 different names. And this one is kind of just supposed to just like a little break from some of the more upbeat songs on the EP. I write a lot of songs like this, but I don't actually record a lot of them. I do a lot of like bar scene shows and things, which are fun and which are good, but like I have a whole album and a half's worth of songs that I never play because I'm like, these are too slow and sad. No one wants to hear these. So here's the slow and actually this one's not sad. This is a slow and just kind of sensual, rainy day, being in love song. I left lipstick stains along your back. Sorry about that. Those bright red hues help me relax and retract. I just needed some way to make my mark on your heart. There's too much skin and flesh for that, so I used your back. I left muddy footprints on your floor after quite a downpour. Those slippery stains led me to you. And the flu. I didn't have patience to undress or reflect. Just ran and fell right into you. Seemed the thing to do. Someday I just won't feel no more. What a bore. My fingerprints will fade to ash. Come too fast. But until then I'll reach for you till I'm cold and blue. I'll keep leaving stains and marks till it all goes dark.
Yeah. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's awesome imagery there.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So you said that one's coming out next
In
month?
July. Yeah, I think it's July 25th. That one's coming out on the iTunes and the Spotify and all them there places. And I also have a music video coming out for that one too. Although I still need to record it.
Yep.
I have the concept and everything. Me and my friends who are helping me out with it, we keep waiting for the perfect rainy day where we can all get together and film it, because it has to be on a rainy day. And so it's been a whole rigmarole. We're getting to the point where I'm like, we might just have to get a watering can or something, because we're getting a crunch time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For sure. I love the word rigmarole, by the way. Just a little side note.
Thank you. I have to. I gotta find a way to put that in a song. I don't have a rigmarole lyric just yet, but
yeah, no, you're good with words. You're good with words, Keats. It comes through in your songs and in our conversation.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. As someone who feels like I'm often looking for and missing words, I appreciate that. Thank you, especially from a fellow writer.
Oh, naturally. Now we can brainstorm words that rhyme with rigmarole.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
oh man,
cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon. Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
Yeah, if you can think of a word that rhymes, put it in the comments down here. Help us write our new song, single there, called Rigmarole. Mm-hmm. Tom's wondering, Keats, do you play at Halifax Farmers Market sometime?
Oh yeah, I play there. Well, I mean, obviously not now with the pandemic and everything, but I used to play there a lot. Yeah, me and my fiance often would go together, or sometimes I'd go by myself. But if I could get him up early enough, I'd have him come with me. But so that's so great that you remember me from there. Thanks, Tom.
Sweet, awesome.
It's such a good time.
Yeah, that's great, eh? Mm-hmm. Cool. I think I'll play one more tune, and then maybe we'll have a little chat before we go. This, this one. The next one is a song called "Hard to Find." I wrote this one a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, and it's going to actually be released on all those channels too, pretty soon, maybe this week, or if it's ready this week. So I released an earlier version of it that I recorded on a little 4-track recorded EP that was under my name, Daryl Cameron, that you could find on Bandcamp. But this is a newer recording that I'm going to put out too. So I guess a little bit of a story about this tune is that I went through some pretty big life changes in the last few years, and like changing communities and things like that. And I came from a church community that I ended up leaving, and this is, I guess, a song about that. So it's kind of I don't know. It's it's a little bit of like a coming into your own kind of a song. Well, you told me what to think and who to believe. Your myth of love and grace was never free. Now I'm trying to be the man I want to be. You won't know me at your table. You can't see me with your eyes. You can't put your finger on me, though you try. I'm a good man, but I'm hard to find. I light a flame and place it on the floor. I used to meet you here, but not anymore. Now I look for truth beyond these prison doors. You won't know me at your table. You can't see me with your eyes. You can't put your finger on me, though you try. I'm a good man, but I'm hard to find. You tried to hold me back with your own fears. You can stay stuck if you want, but you can't keep me here. All my life I worshipped you with my tears. You won't know me at your table. You can't see me with your eyes. You can't put your finger on me, though you try. I'm a good man, but I'm hard to find. Yes, I'm a good man, but I'm hard to find. Thank you.
That was lovely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's going to be coming out on Spotify and all that kind of stuff. I'll put up my website too. This is all new for me, calling my project name Blue Acres. So it's kind of a new thing. So blueacresband.com. You can sign up for a mailing list. You can on Instagram, follow me at Blue Acres Band, Facebook.com/Blue Acres Band. All those things really, really help out, musicians who are kind of just getting things off the ground. So if you click a like on the Facebook page, like that is actually a huge thing. Or if you like something, if you hear something that you enjoy, telling someone else about it, that is really, really huge. Like go check out Rebecca's video, on her website, and go check out Keats' new video and send that to someone. Post that on Facebook. Those things really, really, really help out.
I think we should mention the dinosaurs.
I think so too.
They are actually.
Dinosaurs.
You have them?
I have them literally right here.
Don't just tell us. Show us the dinosaurs.
There they are.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the entire filming process, I never named them. It was like I just wanted them to remain like my little baby dinos, but I don't like. I've been referring to them as like Stego and Trike, but I don't know if that's their names or that's just what they are. I don't know, but I love them and they're my children, and they finally found each other, and now I have them sitting on the shelf together. It's like I never want them to be separated again. So. So don't worry. So they'll never have to re-find each other. But if you want to see their story, go to the YouTube, and you can see them finding each other and being in love, and it's great.
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
Worth it.
Sure. So those dinosaurs are the stars of Keats' new new video only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had so much fun finding random places to put those dinosaurs.
In Halifax, eh?
Yeah, there's actually so much footage we didn't end up using just because it didn't match the story, but we have like them eating pizza and like them like getting washed in the sink, like all kinds of stuff. But it just unfortunately it didn't end up didn't make the cut, but I still just have all those photos that I'm gonna maybe release on a rainy day. But
Oh, that's awesome.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Rebecca's website up there too again. You go check that out, RebeccaFairless.com, KeatsConlon.com, and BlueAcersBand.com. Yeah, I really want to thank each of you. I have one more question before we go. Who is another artist that you think that I should invite? Like, if you think, hey, this would be really cool for another artist. Yeah, maybe I put you on the spot. You can let me know that, or you can send me a message later on.
Well, I can
let you know. Oh.
Yeah,
you go ahead, Rebecca. No, you go ahead.
Okay. I think you should invite Valmy Assam, as
Yeah.
V as in Velociraptor, ALMY. Yeah, she is a fantastic singer-songwriter, living in St. John's, Newfoundland right now, but I met her down in the valley when we were both living there. And yeah, I love every opportunity I get to hear her music. So
sweet. Thank
for
you so
personal
much.
reasons, I think you should get her on the show. So I can hear
I think I've heard her sing with you before.
We have done that together, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice. I would be remiss if I did not say my fiance, Davis Matawana, who is also a singer-songwriter. And he is actually the male vocals on Only Distance.
Oh,
and
awesome.
yeah, so it was kind of fun. I was like, the song's about you. I feel like you should be a part of this. So
That's wicked. Yeah.
But he also has his own stuff that he writes, and he's a fantastic writer as well. He's really got a talent for for getting that good like catchy hook and like a good melody, but then still having like, I find his lyrics are very like down to earth and relatable. Like there's an unpretentiousness to it that's really, I find just like warming, just good vibes is like how I like to describe how he likes to describe his songs, and I'm stealing it. But
awesome.
So highly recommend. And it's Devis as in Deves, and then Matwana, Matwana. We both have weird names on purpose, so it'll be awesome. Harder for us to go anywhere together.
No, that's so great. Yeah, I'll definitely. I appreciate those recommendations, and that's part of what I want for this whole little live stream Blue Acres Song Circle idea, is just for more singer-songwriters, more artists. For me, it's kind of selfish for me because I want to get to meet other people and learn about your process and that kind of stuff, and hear what people are up to, especially locally. So yeah, thanks so much for those recommendations. I'll definitely reach out. The next couple of weeks, I have some really cool stuff coming up. I'm hoping next Monday that I have a couple of people that I went to music therapy school with out in Vancouver. So Enos Choi, Carolyn Neopol, and Meg Jackson. So I'm really hoping that that's going to work out, but we're all across the country, so it might be a weird time. And then
is Enos Choi, the name is familiar. Is he the guy behind Kim's Convenience?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's the guy with the same name, and it's such an unusual name, but
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask him. Maybe he's the mastermind behind a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then in a couple of weeks' time, I've got Lindsay Kite, Gary Williams, and Tara Lynn Taylor, and they all write for theater as well. So it's going to be super cool to like have some different conversations as well. So those are the official announcements will come out later, but
Tara's awesome.
Yeah. Before we go, we had thanks so much everybody in the comments. Tom, Mark, I really appreciate you paying attention, and Lindsay and Sharon, thanks so much. Mark's a songwriter as well. I know Tom is too. Tom's a songwriter, awesome musician, and I know Mark is as well. And Mark, I think it looks like you're in for this co-write here about rigmarole because you've given us a rhyme, pig in a bowl. There you go.
This might turn into a food song, I think, between cinnamon roll and pig in a bowl.
Pig in a bowl. We got to get poutine in there somehow.
Somehow, yes. Definitely agree.
And then have those dinosaurs eating pizza. It's all going to be fantastic.
Yes, it's going to just be, it's all going to come together. We're going to make it work. And I actually just wanted to really quickly, before we sign off, also say thank you, Daryl, so much for putting this together. This has been so fun. It's such a pleasure to talk to other songwriters about like their methods and also just to hear sort of like the stories behind the songs. Like Daryl, your last song, I think it was an incredible song on its own, but I feel like just having kind of an understanding of where you were coming from, I think really like it accentuated like the feelings in the song and really brought them out even more. And it just, so I just wanted to thank you again for putting this together, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other ones.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it's well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, each of you, for coming on to the first one, being brave souls and getting on here and sharing your music with us and your thoughts about writing. And your time tonight. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay.
Go guinea pigs.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Daryl.
Thanks so much, Rebecca. Yeah. So everybody, just please go support Rebecca Fairless, Keats Conlon, and Blue Acres. Click like buttons on their various social media things. Follow along and share with your friends. That's the best that we can do for one another, isn't it? All right, thanks so much. I'm going to say goodbye.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Daryl. Bye, Keith.
Thanks so much.
Bye, guys. Take care.
We appreciate it.
Thanks again.